Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello my dear friends, this is Dr. Huda. Today is an English lesson. Inshallah we are going to read a Journey's Story, volume 2.2. The title of our story today is Half Chicken by Alma Florada and illustrated by Kim Howard. Essential question: how can one event in a story cause another to happen? Meet the author, Alma Florada. Alma Florada comes from a family of storytellers. She first heard the story of Half Chicken from her grandmother. It was one of her favorites as a child. She loved the folk tale so much that she decided to write her own retelling of it. Meet the illustrator, Kim Howard. Kim Howard has illustrated more than 25 children's books. Her style is full of color and detail. When she's not illustrating, she's painting and making collages. She also teaches students all over the world about art. Target vocabulary: tumbling, flung, tangled, empty, swift, peacefully, stream, blazed. Target skill: cause and effect. Tell how one event makes another happen. Target strategy: visualize. Picture what is happening as you read. Genre: a folk tale. A folk tale is a story that is often told by people of a country. Have you ever seen a weather vane? Do you know why there is a little rooster on one end spinning around to let us know which way the wind is blowing? Well, I'll tell you. It's an old story that my grandmother once told me. And before that, her grandmother told it to her. It goes like this. A long time ago, on a Mexican ranch, a mother hen was sitting on her eggs. One by one, the baby chicks began to hatch, leaving their empty shells behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 chicks had hatched, but the last egg still had not cracked open. The hen did not know what to do. The chicks were running here and there, and she could not chase after them because she was still sitting on the last egg. Finally, there was a tiny sound. The baby chick was pecking at its egg from the inside. The hen quickly helped it break open the shell, and at last, the 13th chick came out into the world. Yet, this was no ordinary chick. He had only one wing, only one leg, only one eye, and only half as many feathers as other chicks. Stop and think, visualize. What words does the author use to help you picture what the chick looks like? It was not long before everyone at the ranch knew that a very special chick had been born. The ducks told the turkeys told the pigeons told the swallows, and the swallows flew over the fields, spreading the news to the cows grazing peacefully with their calves, the fierce bulls and the swift horses. Soon, the hen was surrounded by animals who wanted to see the strange chick. One of the ducks said, "But he only has one wing." And one of the turkeys added, "Why, he's only a half chicken." From then on, everyone called him Half Chicken. And Half Chicken, finding himself at the center of all this attention, became very vain. Vain means useless. One day, he overheard the swallows, who traveled a great deal, talking about him. Not even at the court of Viceroy in Mexico City is there anyone so unique. Then Half Chicken decided that it was time for him to leave the ranch. Early one morning he said his farewells, announcing, Goodbye, I'm off to Mexico City to see the court of Viceroy." And hip hop, off he went, hippity hopping along on his only foot. Stop and think. Cause and effect. Why does Half Chicken decide to leave the ranch? Half Chicken had not walked very far when he found a stream whose waters were blocked by some branches. Good morning, Half Chicken. Would you please move the branches that are blocking my way? Asked the stream. Half Chicken moved the branches aside, but when the stream suggested that he stay a while and take a swim, he answered, I have no time to lose. I'm off to Mexico City to see the court of Viceroy. And hip hop, off he went, hippity hopping along on his only foot. A little while later, Half Chicken found a small fire burning between some rocks. The fire was almost out. Good morning, Half Chicken. Please fan me a little with your wing, for I'm about to go out, asked the fire. Half Chicken fanned the fire with his wing, and it blazed up again. But when the fire suggested that he stay a while and warm up, he answered, I have no time to lose. I'm off to Mexico City to see the court of Viceroy. And hip hop, off he went, hippity hopping along on his only foot. After he had walked a little farther, Half Chicken found the wind tangled in some bushes. Good morning, Half Chicken. Would you please untangle me so that I can go on my way? Asked the wind. Half Chicken untangled the branches, but when the wind suggested that he stay and play and offered to help him fly here and there like a dry leaf, he answered, I have no time to lose. I'm off to Mexico to see the court of Viceroy. And hip hop, off he went, hippity hopping along on his only foot. At last, he reached Mexico City. Half Chicken crossed the enormous great plaza. He passed the stalls laden with meat, fish, vegetables, fruit, cheese, and honey. He passed the Perrine, the market where all kinds of beautiful goods were sold. Finally, he reached the gate of the Viceroy Palace. Stop and think. Author's craft. The author repeats the same phrase throughout the story. Why does the author do this? Good afternoon, said Half Chicken to the guards in fancy uniforms who stood in front of the palace. I've come to see the Viceroy. One of the guards began to laugh. The other one said, you'd better go in around the back and through the kitchen. So Half Chicken went hip hop around the palace and to the kitchen door. The cook who saw him said, what luck! The chicken is just what I need to make a soup for the Viceroy. And he threw Half Chicken into a kettle of water that was sitting on the fire. When Half Chicken felt how hot the water was, he said, Oh, fire, help me, please don't burn me. The fire answered, You helped me when I needed help. Now it's my turn to help you. Ask the water to jump on me and put me out. Then Half Chicken asked the water, Oh, water, help me. Please jump on the fire and put him out so he won't burn me. And the water answered, You helped me when I needed help. Now it's my turn to help you. And he jumped on the fire and put him out. When the cook returned, he saw that the water had spilled and the fire was out. This chicken has been more trouble than he's worth, exclaimed the cook. Besides, one of the ladies in waiting just told me that the Viceroy does not want any soup. She wants to eat nothing but salad. And he picked Half Chicken up by his only leg and flung him out the window. When Half Chicken was tumbling through the air, he called out, Oh, wind, help me, please. And the wind answered, You helped me when I needed help. Now it's my turn to help you. And the wind blew fiercely. He lifted Half Chicken higher and higher until the little rooster landed on one of the towers of the palace. From there, you can see everything you want, Half Chicken, with no danger of ending up in the cooking pot. And from that day on, weathercocks have stood on their only leg, seeing everything that happens below and pointing whichever way their friend the wind blows. Now it's your turn. Helping out. Write to explain. Half Chicken was very vain. However, he also showed that he could be thoughtful of others. Think of the ways in which Half Chicken was thoughtful and helpful. Write a paragraph to explain. Use examples from the story. Turn and talk. Different endings. What might have happened if the fire, water, and wind had not helped Half Chicken at the end of the story? How would the story have ended differently? Talk about your ideas with a partner. And now we've come to the end of our story today. I hope you liked the story. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and share the videos with your friends. Thank you. Bye.